Country roads, let's go. It's a me, Mario. I admire and hate this simultaneously. My mum was teaching First Holy Communion class and a kid asked her, "How many communions do you have to do before you've eaten the whole Jesus?" That's a valid question. Today a regular customer came into my store and told me she'd finished Candy Crush, and to be honest I didn't think that was possible. I thought it just generated levels forever, but apparently it has 4,000 odd levels and it took her 4 years to complete. She even emailed them asking when there would be more levels, and they told her she could play their other games or replay the existing levels. The only true gamer. 12-year-old me walks into a new friend's house. "Friend, you can leave your shoes on." Friend's mom, "You can call me by my first name." 12-year-old me, "Thank you both, but physically I cannot do that." My first attempt at a creepypasta. Beginner here, go easy on me. Carpeted kitchen. What the fuck? I was a professional juggler for like 5 years and all of my friends politely pretend it never happened. Sometimes I will be holding 3 or more similarly sized objects and they will all shoot me the kind of warning glances typically reserved for cats who are about to swipe a fresh and crispy fish stick from a small child's hand. I gaze wistfully at a basket of apples and they all think, "Don't you fucking dare," so hard that I take psychic damage. Not safe for work, post 18 plus only. I'm 16 so I can't even see this post, let alone make it, so this will have to wait 2 years. I'm 17 now, only 1 year left till I make this post, guys. I'm 18. Titty. This reblog was flagged explicit. I didn't turn 18 for this. The second best pun I've ever encountered in the wild was when I was walking down the street in a hip part of Seattle and saw a couple of Budweiser cans thrown into a bush. And I said to a random stranger walking nearby, "Damn, the local beer harvest is really poor this year." And the random stranger responded, "Give it time, they're only buds." Why is this the second what the f could top that? There's a Chinese exchange student in my composition class and we were being presented something about how you can use brackets to signify translation. And there was Chinese text on the screen and the professor said to him, "What does that say?" And he deadpanned, "I can't speak Chinese." And everyone sat there in dumbfounded silence, and then the presenter clicked to show that the text literally said, "I can't speak Chinese," with the most shit-eating grin on his face. Chaotic neutral. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Why is your ukulele so big? I feed it well. They should remake Breaking Bad, but instead of making and dealing meth, it's a suburban white mom who makes soap, and the same levels of violence, gore, and drama remain. The atoms that make up my body aren't mine, it's just my time to use them. Mum says it's my turn with a carbon. Some asshole, you can't be truly yourself if you're on medication. It's changing the real you. Me, if the real me is going to lie on the floor for 3 weeks and try to drown herself in the river, I don't want to know her. Barbara. I already named my switchblade Stabatha, but what's a good name for a sword? Slashly. Slashly. If Santa keeps track of naughty kids every year and the year doesn't start until January 1st, that leaves 6 days after Christmas and New Year's left undocumented, so nothing you do can be held against you. The Purge. Season's greetings. Hey, do any of my followers know how to render really good? I can render my enemies immobile. I meant 3D computer renders, but I'll keep you in mind for future reference. Spider-Man is so fucking funny. Dude saves like an entire country and then he goes home at the end of the day and opens his fridge and he's got like 1 egg and a half empty can of Arizona tea. No matter how old he is or what comic he's from, that's just how Peter Parker lives. Hey, is there a word for being attracted to every gender except your own? Like a girl who's attracted to everyone except other girls. Straight. Standing up and blacking out for a few seconds is just transitioning from a cutscene to the actual gameplay. You motherfuckers need to eat salt is what that means. I worked with toddlers and preschoolers for 3 years. Sometimes I accidentally slip and tell a friend to say bye to an inanimate object, say bye bus, and occasionally they unthinkingly just do it. I'm glad there's a teacher version of accidentally called Teacher Mom. When I worked at medieval times, occasionally I would slip in real life and call people my lord. Pasheen the cat making some chemistry. The cat is not wearing safety goggles, he hasn't even bothered to clean up that spilled solvent, and he is holding that Erin flask way too close to his face. Pasheen the cat, more like Pasheen the limits of lab safety. It's totally okay to say, you know what, this isn't making me happy, and walk away from whatever or whoever is keeping you from the happiness you deserve. Me halfway through unpacking the dishwasher when I get to the cutlery. Me, when a science fiction introduces a desert location. Show me the worm. Giant sandworm burst from the ground. Me, yes. I'm proud to identify as morosexual. I'm attracted to dumbasses and dumbasses exclusively. A guy asked me what the Spanish word for tortilla was once, and now I dream of kissing him under the moonlight. This same idiot. What kind of animal is a pink panther? Me already taking off my clothes. Benjamin, you're so fucking stupid. I love old science fiction because it's all like, it's the distant year 2003 and man is exploring the deep corners of the universe. Like, God bless you old science fiction, you had such high hopes for us. Today I learned that many early texts describes Jesus as ugly and small. He is estimated to have been 4 feet 6 inches tall. Headcanon. Jesus looked and sounded exactly like Danny DeVito. I murdered a rich guy in Red Dead Redemption 2, who slapped his expensive horse across the face after he lost to me in a race. His horse is now my main horse and she gets all the pats and sugar cubes in the world. I'm feeling good about my cowboy life choices. I did it, I made an LGBT. They commit suicide because of constant bullying like what this page puts out every day. If someone seriously commits suicide over a sandwich meme, they probably should kill themselves. Things I hate. Transphobes, institutionalized racism, banana strings. If you peel the banana from the bottom you will not get the strings. Brilliant. Do you have solutions for the other two? For real though, why do recipes consistently tell you to use less herbs and spices than you should? Fuck your 2 cloves of garlic. Fuck your half teaspoon of cinnamon. And you can absolutely go to hell with your dash of black pepper. I'm pretty sure that the only time I've ever actually managed to over-season food was when working with balsamic vinegar, which is the most overpowering motherfucker of a sauce known to man. I appreciate the energy and anger in this post, which is righteous and just. Fucking dumbasses are wearing glasses during sex. Am I expected to find the G-spot by echolocation? You looking inside the pussy with your eyes? You crawling in there like Ant-Man? It only takes 3 generations for you to be basically forgotten. Tell that to my great uncle, who is the reason that it's illegal to drive a tractor while drunk in the state of Kansas. The guy who played all of the Oompa Loompas in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is named Deep Roy. Deep Roy, the chocolate boy. F attractive people. That's the plan. Yesterday this girl in my academic writing class sits down next to me and puts 3 bananas on the desk, which was jarring by itself, and I had 2 bananas in my backpack, so I wanted to see if she would notice if I added those to her banana pile when she wasn't looking, and when she finally looked back at the bananas she sighed and said, really quietly to herself, "Oh my god, I have so many," and put all 5 of them in her backpack. Hey, what's Winnie the Pooh's favorite color? Yellow. No, it's red because of his shirt. No, it's yellow because he loves honey. You have no idea what you're talking about. Then Pooh says, yellow like honey, that's my favorite color. Man who lost arm by plunging it into lava smugly refuses to describe what lava feels like. So I was running a fever the other day and have no memory of writing this. I've noticed a trend in life. The larger a thing is, the more likely it is to be evil. This applies to companies, YouTubers, people and mountains. In case of dogs, the direct opposite is true. A notable outlier. I find it hilarious when you're the quiet and introverted kid and the teacher always sends people who are too talkative in class next to you because they know you won't talk. Like bad naughty children get put with the silent man to atone for their crimes. Bandersnatch sounds like British slang for pussy, and yet family-friendly Disney still hired him to play Doctor Strange. What a disgrace. This post is like getting smacked in the face twice. How chicks put on lipstick. I can't stop seeing the beaks as mouths, so all of them are just. I thought these were grapes. Why would grapes need to put on lipstick? To feel beautiful. Jesus. Okay, so I'm a waitress at this restaurant that's open really late and it's nearly 1 am. And this family comes in and I'm so tired that I handed their blind son a menu and he's like, "Ah, thank you. I'll just read this in a serious voice." And I fucking snorted. God damn it, I put their fucking food down and no one was talking, so this little shit fucking exclaims, "Well, it looks delicious. I love this fucking kid." The Egyptian Mau is probably the oldest breed of cat. In fact, the breed is so ancient that its name is the Egyptian word for cat. Did they name it Mau because that's the sound cats make? Now I'm just imagining a very early Egyptian encountering a wild cat for the first time. Human, what the f are you? Cat, Mau, human. Oh, okay then. Didn't realize Egyptians were Pokemon professors. My feelings when my parents start encouraging me to get back out there, treating me like my hometown's most eligible bachelor. Hello my friends, I just wanted you all to know that the way Discord has stylized their logo text makes the letter D look like this letter in Hebrew, which is called P and is pronounced sort of like P. In conclusion, Discord, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You have been visited by Dr. Doggo. Like this video and subscribe to stay healthy.